our seats if you got one. Thank you very much for being here. It's really wonderful to see you all. I gotta tell you, it's a terrible feeling to show up to a big room with a microphone and have it be empty. Some people have a fear of public speaking. That's my fear. Yeah. I will be your MC for this event. You know, this is a wonderful event, the Emerge Scholarship Luncheon celebration. Here in Atlanta, you had 5,200 options for lunch today. Yet you chose to be with this group celebrating and supporting this cause. So I really appreciate that. Full disclosure, I made that stat up. I didn't have time to research, but you know there's a lot. You know there's a lot. I met many of you during the pre-party or pre-game or whatever that's called. I'm not that cultured. And so many of you said that this is such a wonderful event. I disagree. You hear how quiet it just got? This has the potential to be a wonderful event, okay? But that's going to take all of our participation, okay? I came up with 7 points, though. 7 points that will make this a wonderful luncheon. You want to hear them? Yes. Say yes. Yes. All right. The first is that the MC sets an upbeat tone. I'm trying. I'm trying, okay? Number 2 is that the food is good. You know that lunch with the food when the food's no good. So I showed up early today, and I went and talked to the chef and said, "Are you up to the task? You know, providing some great food." And Chef Boyardee said he was up to the task. Try the ravioli. I know you know the ravioli. That's a different country altogether. You're right. So the next thing is that the keynote speaker gets us inspired, and I've already heard what Jill is going to be talking about. And I assure you we can already check the box on that. Yeah. Number 4, we raise a lot of money so we can impact more lives. That's really the reason that we're here. And it's where all of you have the ability to impact the quality of this event. A quick survey. If anyone here who brought a credit card, please sit down. Well, this is great news. Because if you look for the women in the back with the cashminas, they can stop by and take a donation by credit card at any point. So whether you need to offer a gift or buy raffle tickets, they can help you. Speaking of raffle tickets, we have some great raffle prizes. There are 7, count them 7 raffle prizes today. Gift certificate to Canoe, the Fab Fingers. Anybody been to Fab Fingers? Yeah, look at that. I knew you had. There's an Apple Watch. There's Woo Cosmetics gift certificate. Nordstrom's. Ever heard of Nordstrom's? They got some nice stuff. And there's a great gift package from Kendra Scott and You're Up to You. Did I miss anything? I don't think so. Those are good. And you can buy tickets. I'm just going to give a shout out to the tickets. And Latasha, tell me if I got this wrong, but you can buy a raffle ticket for $10 or 3 for $20. I'm making the numbers up. Or 7 for $40, right? And so for $40 you could win all of those prizes. That's math. Okay. What else would make it great? It would be great if you caught the bouquet. Oh. Sorry, wrong event. That's a cut and paste error. Well, we can throw the centerpiece if you like. We can't do that. Already spoken for. And finally, it'd be great if you're out of here by 1 p.m. And I will make sure that I get you out of here at 1 p.m. Because as we all know in Atlanta, we don't like it when our events go into overtime. We don't like it. I say we don't like it. We're not going to do that here. Okay. So to kick things off, I would like to introduce Stacy Sullenberger, the 6-syllable sensation. Stacy is co-president of Emerge, and she is partner and executive coach at ISHR Group. Stacy is a very special woman, as all of her friends here can attest. Am I right? Stacy cares about others. I think we all see and recognize that. She gets involved. She's the mother of 3 great teens, And she thinks it's not enough just to be a parent, but you've really got to get involved, and that's why she's the team manager for one of her son's baseball teams. She's a team manager for her other son's soccer team. She's been on a world tour taking her daughter Emma all over the country to see every college that's ever been incorporated, which I very much appreciate. Because life is not a spectator sport. So to tell you more about Emerge Scholarships out of Michigan State University, please welcome Stacy Sullenberger.
Welcome, everyone. Thank you, Adam. If you didn't read Adam's blog, if you're not connected on the social media with Emerge Scholarships, I'm going to tell you how in a moment. But Adam wrote an awesome blog about the fact that I called him and said, I have a huge favor to ask. And Adam did what he calls, he leaned in. He leaned in, and we really wanted to make this event inspiring. We wanted to make it fun. We wanted to make it engaging. And Adam's the man, so he's our MC for today, so thank you, Adam, for leaning in. I think he's put more time into this than any of the board members. Seriously, he's put a lot into this, and getting to know us, getting to know our scholars, getting to know our donors, getting to know what we do. So welcome to all of you for making Emerge Scholarships a priority in your day today. We really appreciate it, and we really hope you do leave inspired today. So, that's me. What do we do? Emerge Scholarships. If you haven't heard, Emerge Scholarships, our mission is to provide scholarships to women whose educations have been interrupted. It's much more than that. You're going to hear about the criteria in a moment. But these are women, and you're going to meet some of them and hear their stories today. But they've overcome a significant obstacle, and they're passionate, so passionate about getting their degree and making their lives better. So we empower women through education, and you're now a part of that. One of the themes that you're going to hear about today is this ripple effect. You are now part of our circle in making that ripple effect. So thank you for making it a part of your day. So I want to thank all of you for coming. Thank you. So who are we? This is our board, and I want to thank our board. If you're a board member, will you please stand up? We need to know who you are so people can thank you for your service. And also I'm having them stand up so that if you are interested in getting involved, I want you to talk to one of them. Please talk to one of them and find out more about us. But the engine behind the board who does the work and selects these scholars and takes care of them in their journey are these folks here. These are our donors. So if you're a donor, if you would please stand up. We want to thank you. Okay, so Dr. Kim, and actually her mother's here. She has a scholarship named in the name of her mother, Dr. Betsy Ann Harvey. Hello, welcome. And we have another scholarship or donor who is going to be arriving a little bit late, Pat Hurston. We have Heatcraft, and Heatcraft heard about us a couple years ago, and they're a repeat donor. So thank you to Heatcraft, their team. Thank you. Yes. Diana Keogh is also a donor. Many of you probably know her, and you're going to hear from her. We actually have a video that we're going to show to you today of Diana, who's very passionate about this organization. She's also a board member. Andrea Laura Rice called me yesterday, practically in tears. Adam heard the message when we were in the car. Just so sad. She is a repeat donor. She's donated, and she's got several scholars now as her legacy. And she is also a donor in honor of her aunt. And she couldn't be here today because she had to fly out emergency to Washington, D.C., but she sends her thank you to all of you for supporting Emerge. And then Alice P. Woodward is Diana Keogh's sister. She is a donor, and then of course we as Emerge, when we raise money, we give scholarships as well. So thank you to all of our donors. So let me tell you about our program today. So many of you maybe have been involved with Emerge in some shape or form. We used to be national. And we made a decision a couple of years ago that we are Georgia only. And the reason for that is that because that's where our donors come from. That's where we want to impact our community. So we are Georgia only. So I want you to know that when you contribute and support Emerge, it's going in our community. And you're going to hear stories about how that ripple effect is affecting these scholars immediately. And so we are focused in our own community. We're very proud of that. We're going to celebrate today. This is a celebration of our scholars and what they've accomplished. You're going to hear a lot of stories today, and a lot of them are heartbreaking. We're talking about stories about death and poverty and disease, abuse, tough stuff that we hear about. But I know that these women want you to know that not to feel sorry for them. They have overcome their tragedy, and they are making a difference in other people's lives, and they have moved on. So it's a celebration of them, okay? And what else I want you to know is technology. So we are using a new technology with not only your registration and your donations and all of that. It's new, believe me, we already know it. There's been some cakes. Did anybody have some cakes? Yes, a few of them, a little bit, that's okay. We're embracing it because we're trying to make it easier for you in being involved in Emerge. With that, we want you to help us out. And that is follow and tag us and use the social media. So we've got Facebook, these are the handles, and the hashtag is Emerge Ripples. But Facebook, we've got a Twitter account, and we also have Instagram. So help us out today. Let's celebrate this event. We have a goal. Adam's going to tell you about the goal in a moment. But we do have a goal today. And with our technology, we're seeing how we're doing. And we're going to give you some updates on that throughout the program. And then lastly, what is it all about? We're trying to raise money so that we can have more moments like this. That right there is our scholar from this past year, Nancy Renteria, who's right there, lovely Nancy. And that is her graduating with the help of Emerge Scholarship in December of this past year. So, like I said, you're gonna hear some great stories, but let me first tell you, before you hear some of their stories,